What if I told you the future of money doesn't involve banks at all? Jake runs a small logistics company that coordinates shipments across several regions. Every day, he juggles schedules, tracks deliveries, and manages payments. Despite all his hard work, delays and inefficiencies constantly plague his operations. Sometimes a shipment is late because a payment hasn't cleared, or because different systems don't communicate effectively. He dreams of a better, faster, more reliable way to run his business. One afternoon, while discussing these frustrations with his tech-savvy friend, Sarah, she introduces him to something that could change everything: Flare Network. Flare is a blockchain that brings smart contract functionality to cryptocurrencies that don't normally have it, she explains. It allows different blockchains to communicate, and even brings in real-world data to make smart contracts smarter. Jake is intrigued but skeptical. So how does it actually work? Sarah smiles. Let's start with two key parts. First, the Flare Time Series Oracle, or FTSO, gives real-time data feeds like accurate cryptocurrency prices that smart contracts can rely on. Second, the State Connector allows Flare to securely access information from other blockchains or even real-world systems. Think of it like giving smart contracts eyes and ears outside their own network. Jake leans in. Okay, so I could use this to make my logistics platform smarter? Exactly, Sarah says. Imagine a shipment that needs payment in XRP. With Flare, you could set up a smart contract that automatically releases funds when the delivery is confirmed. The Oracle ensures the contract sees the real-time price so no one overpays or underpays. And if that payment involves Bitcoin or Dogecoin, F-Assets let you represent those coins on Flare, so the contract can handle them without needing a third-party exchange. Jake's mind races. Suddenly, all the bottlenecks he's faced in his business start to make sense. With Flare, payments could become instant and automated. Contracts could verify deliveries, release funds, and even trigger additional actions, all without manual intervention. He decides to try it. His first step is integrating Facets for cross-cryptocurrency payments. A client who wants to pay in Bitcoin can do so, even though his platform primarily runs on XRP. Flare converts the Bitcoin into a trustless 1.1 digital asset on the network, and the smart contract handles the payment automatically. No waiting for banks, no delays. Next, he sets up smart contracts for delivery verification. When a truck arrives at the warehouse, sensors automatically update the contract. The FTSO ensures the contract has accurate pricing and data, and the funds are instantly released to the driver and the vendor. Jake watches in awe as the process unfolds flawlessly. Finally, he uses the State Connector to access shipment data from other blockchains and IoT devices. This allows his platform to predict delays, adjust routes, and even notify clients automatically. What used to take hours of back-and-forth communication now happens in seconds, with complete transparency. Jake also learns that Flare isn't just some experimental project. Big names are working with the network, giving him confidence that it's reliable. Vivo Power is deploying 100 million in XRP on Flare for institutional yield generation. Google Cloud contributes to the network as a validator and helps power the FTSO. BitGo provides custody for Flare's assets. Elliptic adds security monitoring, and Copper handles the secure distribution of Flare's native Spark token. These partnerships signal that Flare is trusted, scalable, and real-world ready. As the days go by, Jake reflects on how much his business has changed. Transactions are faster, processes are automated, and costs are lower. Clients are happier because the system is transparent and secure. But more than that, Jake sees a bigger picture. Flare Network is part of a movement toward decentralization, where no single bank or company has control, and power is spread across a global network. He realizes that decentralization makes systems stronger and fairer. Even if one server fails or one node goes offline, the network keeps working. Payments, contracts, and data flows continue uninterrupted. For Jake, embracing Flare Network isn't just a business upgrade. It's a glimpse into the future, a world where money moves instantly, smart contracts execute reliably, and opportunities aren't blocked by middlemen. And it all started with one conversation and the willingness to explore something new. Important disclaimer: this story is for educational purposes only and is not investment advice. It is meant to explain how Flare Network and related technologies work in a practical context, not to suggest buying or selling any cryptocurrencies.